Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Brian Bobo at Hunt Real Estate right here in beautiful Rochester. If this is your first time to this channel and you want to know everything about working, eating, sleeping, living, playing, and buying a home, then make sure you tap that subscribe button. Click the little bell so you're notified every time I do a new video. Honestly, I get so many people calling who are relocating here, and I absolutely love it. If you're thinking about moving, relocating, or coming here to stay, make sure you give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, or even send me the pigeon queue. However you want to get a hold of me, I've got your back moving to Rochester. So we're back with Lindsey from Hunt Mortgage, and today we are going to be talking about a great program for buyers that we work with at Hunt. That really puts their offers above a lot of the others that you go up against. And this program is called a pre-purchase commitment. So I'm going to hand it off to Lindsey and let her explain all about it.
Thanks, Brian. Yeah, so just to start, in one of our last videos, we kind of talked about the difference between a pre-qualification and a pre-approval.
Yep.
Right? So just to rehash that, a lot of times, a borrower can go online and get a pre-qualification. And all they're really doing there is putting in basics about their income, their assets, and maybe an idea of their credit score. But nothing's actually being verified. And then we have a pre-approval, and that's, any good lender should be doing that. You're kind of taking that one step further, and you're taking a look at their pay stub to see what they actually make, actually pulling credit to see what's on there, taking a look at their bank statements, etc. Hunt Mortgage offers a program that's kind of a third step to that. As you mentioned, it's called our pre-purchase commitment program. And this is something that we put people in while they're still shopping. So typically we'll say, here's a pre-approval letter, but let's go into our pre-purchase commitment program as well. And this is really it's a more robust pre-approval. We're essentially creating a, for lack of a better term, fake loan. We're saying, here's a loan, the address is to be determined, and we're gonna send that to underwriting. So a lot of times, it's the exact same documentation that we're gathering for pre-approval. I think the one additional item is like a photo ID, but it's not any extra work for your borrower. We're just taking it one step further on our end, and we're actually processing it. And in turn, we're generating an actual fully lender-backed mortgage commitment, subject to finding a house and subject to getting an appraisal.
Awesome. Yeah. I know we were actually just talking before we started recording, but I just had a buyer recently who, money-wise, their offer was a little bit under, quote-unquote, the better offer price-wise, but because they were part of that pre-purchase commitment program, we actually won the house because the sellers kind of had that. They knew that we were going to get the house, that we weren't going to have any issues down the road because, we explained it to the other agent. So they knew, like, we're good to go. We've got our commitment. Basically, we just kind of got to plug everything in and get that appraisal, and we're on our way.
Exactly. Yeah. You're essentially just flipping it to a live loan at that point. Purchase contract comes in, and we're adding an address. And underwriters already looked at it once. So you're really vetting out any potential surprises down the line. And to your point, I think as a buyer's agent, that should make you feel more comfortable, and as a seller's agent.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of times we can move more quickly as well because we already have everything in we need. We may update pay stubs or bank statements, but for the most part, we should have the bulk of it.
Yep. Yeah, which again, we've talked in a previous video about being able to close most stuff in 30 days. But again, this, in a regular situation, you're taking 1 to 2 weeks to actually get that commitment. But now you're getting that right from the start. So as fast as the attorneys can move is basically as fast as we can get the mortgage closed.
Exactly. Yeah, you're a few steps ahead. And the other thing I'll mention too is you know, we're in a market where cash is cash. A pre-purchase commitment is not going to be the same as cash, but it should fall just below. It's going to be above any other pre-approvals.
Yep. Yeah, for sure.
Which should make, we want to make our buyers more competitive, obviously. You know, we want to make sure they get a house. So it helps us and it helps them.
Absolutely. Yeah. Especially in this market, anyway, buyers can get that little bit of an edge to, you know, knock out the competition. That's great for them.
Exactly.
People also need to remember, though, like you said, that is subject to the appraisal. We still have to go through the rest of the process. So, you know, the same no-nos apply as far as like not opening new credit cards, not making big purchases before you close. You know, we're basically just kind of skipping a couple of steps in the beginning. But people still need to realize, like, you know, the rest of the process holds true. We're just speeding up stuff up on the front end.
That's a really great point to bring up. To your point, you know, just because you have a commitment doesn't mean that you can quit your job or something like that. It'd be the same case if you're only pre-approved. So that's a really important point to make up. Again, we're expediting the process sort of, but you still have to make it to the finish line.
Yeah. And then one more thing. Is there some sort of guarantee for the sellers?
Yeah. So we actually, we recently just launched a cover letter actually to go with this 3-page commitment letter so that we can help agents better relay what it is to the listing agent. And in that, it spells out kind of what it is, what it means for the buyers, but also we back it with $1,000 guarantee. So if the loan's denied because we messed up or we underwrote something incorrectly, we'll pay the sellers $1,000 for the wasted time. Yeah,
which again, just kind of backing up that product, backing up the buyers, and just overall making it a stronger offer.
Yeah, I think it makes a lot of people feel more confident. And then one other thing I'll mention, just because I get questions on it, it doesn't cost to do the program.
Okay.
And it doesn't lock them into anything. So you don't have to find a house. We hope that you do, but you're not really pigeonholed into anything.
Sure.
And again, we hope that you stick with Hunt Mortgage once you've already been committed.
Absolutely.
Find your
cool.
house.
So that's the pre-purchase commitment program. Something that I try to get all of my buyers to use. It's worked out, especially in this market, just making their offers stronger, getting us houses that maybe you don't have the highest price, but again, you're a few steps ahead of everybody else. So if somebody needs a quick close, you know, you're really moving to the head of the pack with the other offers.
Yeah, exactly. You know, we can realistically kind of turn that over in a week. So it goes to underwriting, but it's not like you're waiting months to get that while you shop.
Awesome. Cool. So Lindsey, thanks for stopping by again, and we'll hopefully see you again soon.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Brian. Have a good day.
You too.
Thanks again to Lindsey for dropping by and talking about the pre-purchase commitment program that Hunt Mortgage offers. It really is a great program for buyers that puts your offer at the top of the bunch, which is great during the seller's market. But again, you've got to reach out to me to find that perfect area that maybe you're thinking about living or want to go see. In order to do that, you've got to give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, or even send the pigeon carrier. However you want to get a hold of me, I've got your back when moving to Rochester. And until the next video, I'll catch you later.